he's busting my balls. Speaking
you
of
have
balls,
massive ones
speaking
like
of
myself.
balls, I was gonna say you're must see. You've got the biggest balls in WWE. The Miz, how you doing today?
I'm doing absolutely awesome.
Besides, taking shots at me for my dinky camera.
Well, at least you got a cool microphone.
It's
I mean,
very
the
nice
microphone's
microphone.
good.
It's got a
some
cord.
people have little tiny ones. I mean, you would think that WrestleZone really could afford like a cordless microphone. Maybe put it on your little collar there to where you don't even see it.
Maybe.
And then you give me one, and you don't even see mine, and then it's like, wow. So then you don't even need that. You can use your hands.
I'm more of a pockets guy.
You're a pockets guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need to get out there. I don't know. I think this is going to help. You're going to challenge me.
I feel like this is even picking it up. I mean, it's far down here.
No.
You think it's picking up everything?
Crystal clear.
Okay, good.
So now that you're probably going to keep going, right?
What's your first question, by the way?
My first question.
We still haven't done a question yet.
Because you keep... Man. All right, so we already got your...
How long did it take you to figure out what you were wearing today?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? You
Yes.
didn't really go all out and go.
I went red for Raw.
Is that right?
Yes.
But tonight's SmackDown.
No. Like Raw talent around here.
So there's Raw and what are you going to do about the SmackDown people?
I wore blue yesterday.
Oh, did you really?
I did.
In support of them?
Yeah.
Good for you. Okay.
I'm Switzerland. I'm neutral, so I don't want to pick sides.
I get it. All right.
So, all right, we already talked about Cleveland.
Nothing.
No, nothing. We already talked about the size of your massive balls.
Yes.
You're a Cleveland guy, Major League 2. You ever think about adopting the Tanaka?
I do. That's exactly where I got it from. Like when I'm from Cleveland, so watching Major League and Major League 2 when I was a kid, it was my favorite movie. Still is top 5 of all time it's in my top 5. Yeah, definitely. Both of them are. And so, yes, the massive ball thing, that came from Tanaka.
What do you think about Back to the Minors?
No, I didn't. 1 and 2 are top 5. So it's like Major League 1, Major League 2, Dumb and Dumber, Lost Boys, and Top Gun Maverick.
Solid.
Yeah, it broke in. Layer Cake was in there, and then Top Gun Maverick took it out.
That, but I've seen Maverick. I liked it. You're hosting WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's in LA. It's not only an important accolade for you as a WWE superstar, but you've adopted LA as your hometown. What does it mean, not only as a WWE superstar, to have that accolade this year and for it to be in your now hometown?
It's an honor. It's one of those things where it's like, wow, like I'm not just hosting one night, I'm hosting 2 nights. Like that's a lot of work. That is a lot of, I still don't even know what it entails, to be completely honest. I won't know until tomorrow, because tomorrow's where you really feel the crowd, feel the energy, feel the electricity of the day. Like we got to feel a sample of it in Phoenix, leading up to it. You could start feeling the rumblings like, oh, it's Mania season. You can feel it. You can feel the energy. I mean, I don't know if you can feel the energy, but as a superstar coming into LA and doing all the community work that we've been doing, then, tonight is SmackDown along with the Hall of Fame. It just gets you primed up and ready for the main attraction, which is WrestleMania Saturday and Sunday, and I can't wait.
Hosting duties, usually introduce people. I think some people maybe thought you'd be competing. You're going to get physical if you have to.
If I have to, if someone tries to slap me, they're getting the skull-crushing finale. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Money in the Bank winner, WrestleMania main event, WWE champion. What's your next accolade? And we just mentioned host of WrestleMania 2 nights.
I should have gotten the NBA MVP this year for the celebrity game. And the reason being is I hit a 4-point shot. Yes, in celebrity games, we have 4-point shots. And we were down by 3, and there was 0.7 seconds left. I got it off maybe a little late, like maybe 1 second it took me, but it still went in. It was a half-court shot. I should have gotten it.
I was like,
I know I did miss it by like maybe 0.1 of a second, but in that game we had 6 people on the court, like 6 on 6. We had like Richard Jefferson be a referee, a commentator, and then a player. Like you couldn't budge the rules just a little bit in the end to make me, the MVP of not only the NBA but of MLB.
Exactly.
Could have been incredible. Could have been an incredible moment. And then I'm the MVP of WWE. So it's like a little bit of MVP of everything.
If you ask me, it went in. I mean,
me too.
If I that buys any favor with you? Because we started.
I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious. Who is your opinion is the MVP of the WWE?
You.
Oh, that was really good. Actually, it was very good. All right, who do you really think is the MVP? If I wasn't standing here and you were interviewing me, who would be your MVP? Like, who is the guy that is, I would say, in there day in and day out, nonstop creating content that you always want to see, creating memories? Is there anyone that you can even think of that you're like, that's the MVP?
Would you disagree if I said Roman Reigns right now? Or
he definitely has. I mean,
compelling television.
It's compelling television. Every time he is on that television, you want to see what's going to happen next. You love the story. You love the character. He's a main event bona fide superstar. There is no doubt in my mind. But I think everyone has a choice on their MVP. Like as of right now, like I think people can make a claim for Sami Zayn. I think people can make a claim for the Usos. I think there's a lot of talent that could be MVP. Dominic has been on fire as of late, and you look at what's going on with him and Rey Mysterio. Like, I can't wait for that match.
I asked what your next big milestone is. Looking back, and I mentioned some of the accolades: WWE champion, Money in the Bank winner. I usually do a watch list feature, getting match picks. Is there one that you would point to that you really feel like, you would sit down with somebody and be like, all right, here's when I showed I was a complete superstar, one that, you gave your best effort in the ring, on the mic, it was a complete package, one that you would point to that says this best represents the work I started out all those years ago?
Well, are you asking for promo or match?
Match.
For a match of me at WrestleMania?
In general, if you have one, if it narrows it down, sure, WrestleMania.
I loved the triple threat that Seth, Finn, and myself did in New Orleans. I thought that was awesome. I think it was something like that. Anytime you can main event WrestleMania, granted the internet wrestling community doesn't really give me the clout or the deservance of what that match was and what we had to go through to get to it. And so at WrestleMania 27, I love that match. I still love it to this day. When I hit Alex Riley with a briefcase and Cena hit me with his AA, no one saw me kicking out. No one. No one saw me winning that match, ever. If you would have put a bet at WrestleMania 27 that I was going to win that match, you would have said, not a chance. And I did. It's crazy. And so I always put that one up there. I love the one I did with Shane McMahon at MetLife, yeah, because it was something that my family got involved. My dad became a meme, and then also the finish. I'm not like a very people wouldn't call me like an extreme person, but that match, if you watch it, it's pretty extreme. And the things that we did were like, whoa, okay, here we go. So there's new things that happen there. But they're all my babies, They're all my babies.
All right. Speaking of babies, my last question. I'm a girl dad. You're a girl dad. Best part about being a dad that you didn't expect to happen, being that you could share with your daughters.
Moments that I don't cry. I'm not a crier. Like even my wife was like, I've never seen you cry before. But now I feel like they opened a part of my heart and a part of my emotions that I can feel the welling up whenever I talk about them or think about them. Like we went to Disneyland for my daughter's birthday, and to see the wonderment and the joy in their faces of things that they've never experienced before or things they've seen on TV, and then they see them in like real life and they're like, oh my God, like the absolute shock of like, we went to like this character breakfast and my daughter saw Chip from Chip and Dale. Like, it's not a great character. Like it's Chip.
Her generation, not even hers.
I know, and my daughter went nuts. But when Mickey came in the room, it was like a bona fide celebrity.
Does she think Mickey's awesome?
Way more awesome than me.
How's that possible?
I know, that's what I say.
That's the Miz.
That's it.